got young guys playing, they're going to get better. Older guys, we're going to need your leadership more than ever. We're going to need your leadership more than ever. We still got a chance to be a really good team. Me as coach, our coaches, we got to figure out a plan next week to play better. We're going to do that. We're on this thing together. All of our coaches, all of our players, equipment managers, and everybody. This can be a moment that can establish ourselves for the rest of the year. When you're at and low, that's when you really find out your character. That's when you find out the guys beside you. That's when you find out how close you're going to be as a team. That's how we're going to find out how close we are as a staff. All right? This is going to be a defining week.
We just got to do better as a team, man. Can't win if we let them score more than we do. Defense just got to pick it up.
Coach kept saying just keep on going, but, it's just we didn't get the job done. It's very disappointing.
The Auburn Football Review, featuring Coach Ralph Shub-Jordan.
Be sharp, be ready. Tonight's what our program's all about.
This team has the it factor.
The official Auburn postgame show since 1954. This is the Auburn Football Review with head coach Gus Malzahn, presented by Toyota.
Hello again, everybody, and War Eagle Rod Bramlett with Coach Gus Malzahn. Welcome into the Auburn Football Review, presented by Toyota. Tigers drop a tough one to Texas A&M, 29-16, and you knew this was going to be a hard-fought ball game, and I thought both defenses played really well tonight.
Yeah, I think so. I really felt like the third quarter was really the key to the game. Our defense played extremely well. Offense had the ball in plus territory a few times, couldn't get points right there, and that was a tough part of the game.
Right, first half, though, good touchdown drive in the first half of the Tigers. Let's go take a look at the highlights.
Moves Petway out of the backfield. Here comes the rush underneath Tony Stevens. 20, 25, 30. Looks for the first down marker, and he's just a little bit short. 2nd and 9 for Knight. Looking right all the way. Coming across the middle. Pass is caught. Hit immediately. Josh Reynolds by Jonathan Ford. Makes the handoff right over the middle. Pass dropped. Pass is dropped. Nick Ruffin with the hit on the receiver. 45-yard line. 5 receivers, no one in the backfield. Quarterback, Knight, in trouble. Montravius Adams takes him down. Same play. Cameron Petway, same result and a little bit more. Across the 30, out to the 33, and that's a first down for the Tigers. Petway stays in the game on 2nd and 4. White wants to throw, does so. Right side pass on the money. Tony Stevens catches it right on the sideline in front of the Auburn bench for a first down. Quick screen out, pass caught. That's Will Hastings. A little low, but he's able to make the catch and move it forward. Jalen Harris checks in at tight end. They'll swing it out here to Ryan Davis. He makes the catch. He has the first down inside the 20 and down near the 15-yard line. Quick screen this time to the other side. Same plan. Ryan Smith catches it. Escapes a man. He's inside the 5. Hit, spun around, and just short of the goal line.
Clayton and Stevens, he gets down to the 1 as Cameron Petway takes it in.
Straight ahead into the end zone. Untouched. Cameron Petway. Touchdown, Auburn. Franklin puts that snap down on the grass. Carlson kicks it up, and of course it's good. He'll get it again. Nice little sidestep. 15. Upended over the 20, lands on his back. Kerryon Johnson slips out of the backfield. It'll be a quarterback draw. Sean White has all day and a first down.
Love the play call. Absolutely love it.
Man in motion, jet sweep. I believe this is Davis. Ryan Davis turns it upfield across the 45 to the 46. Screen pass, near side, Christian Kirk in trouble, can't get away. He is wrapped up by a host of blue jerseys. Knight to throw, gonna throw it into the middle of the end zone, knocked away and complete. Nick Ruffin had the coverage. Sean White turns and hands it off. This is Petway, he gets it outside, and that's a first down for Cameron Petway. Auburn snaps it to White, though. Throws it near side. Stevens makes the catch, and a nice one out of bounds at the 20. Snap, place, kick is up, and the kick is good.
look at the highlights there from the first half and kind of take us through what the game plan was from an offensive standpoint. Let's begin there because you had an impressive touchdown drive in that first quarter.
Yeah, we did, and it really run the football. Felt like they'd pressure some on first down right there and just have some good conservative throws to get our pace going. And our second drive, did a good job of getting the ball in the end zone, and things were going pretty good there. Then kind of had a stalemate. Real pleased with the guys getting the field goal at the end of the half, and felt good going into the half.
Cameron Petway, I thought, was a big part of that driver. He himself made a pretty big statement.
Sure did. He's going to get nothing but better. I mean, he's still learning to play the position, and he's got a chance to be a really good tailback.
Defensively in the first half, while they played very well and held Texas A&M to field goal attempts when it could have been worse. I thought defensively in the first half you were very good.
I thought the defense did a very good job. You're exactly right. Holding those guys to field goals, that was really big.
Talk about Sean White's play in that first half as well.
Yeah, I thought Sean White did some good things. We just got to do a better job around him, but I thought he managed the game well. He got a little pressure right there that he couldn't do anything about, but I thought the first half he had a solid half.
What kind of adjustments did you see Texas A&M making in that first half from a defensive standpoint?
Yeah, well, they brought some pressure on first downs, and we tried to throw it a couple times. I think we got sacked on first down, had a couple negative plays. The fumble right there was a huge one down there that they came off the edge and our receiver fumbled. That was a tough one.
But the field goal late, you already mentioned it. That was big and kind of stopping their momentum and getting a little momentum for yourself.
Yeah, we felt pretty good at halftime. That we were in a good spot. Our defense came out of the locker room playing extremely well. Like I said, we just couldn't get points on the board in the third quarter, and I really thought that was the key to the game.
We'll get to the second half highlights a little bit later on as the Auburn Football Review continues, presented by Toyota.
The Auburn Football Review is presented by Toyota. Visit your local Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places. And by the Better Network. Verizon, better matters.
I count slowly, slowly getting faster. Once I start counting, it's very hot.
Baby, I'm 90% sure the cart's moving.
It is so exciting. I could count forever. Count until I drop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I love counting.
Lease a 2016 RAV4 XLE for $209 a month for 36 months. Toyota, let's go places.
America, it's time. Time to break free from the confines of your couch. To tear yourself away from the tyranny of technology. To revolt against a social revolution that's anything but social. It's time to embrace the possibilities right outside your door. It's time to build your Declaration of Independence.
The 2016 Nissan Altima. An IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus. With forward emergency braking that could stop for you. Take on sudden stops. Get to your local Nissan store today for 0% financing for up to 72 months. Or save up to $4,500 on the 2016 Altima. Get to Nissan, a proud partner of the Auburn Tigers.
I'm Jamie Foxx for Verizon. In the nation's largest independent study by Root Metrics, again, Verizon is the #1 network.
Hi, I'm Jamie Foxx for Sprint.
And I'm Jamie Foxx for T-Mobile.
And we're just as good.
Really? Only Verizon was ranked #1 nationally in data, reliability, text and call and speed. Yeah. And you're gonna fist pump to that?
Don't get limited by an unlimited plan. Switch now and get our best deal. 20 gigs of limitless data for just $160 with 4 lines. All on America's best network.
We're back here on the Auburn Football Review, presented by Toyota. Time now for our academic spotlight, and we've talked about what this kid can do on the field for you as a kicker. I mean, is there anything he can't do? I mean, terrific in the classroom as well. Daniel Carlson.
Yeah, he's a wonderful person, first of all. He's a great competitor. He's one of our team leaders. I can't say enough good things about Daniel Carlson.
Daniel Carlson is our academic spotlight.
The Academic Spotlight is brought to you by Hyundai, proud sponsor of college football and loyal fans everywhere.
chose it because finance and accounting are hard for me, and marketing was just the best fit, and I really enjoy it.
The Auburn College of Business, led by Dean Hargrave, is very successful in that our #1 strategic goal is to provide highly sought after graduates. I've talked to Daniel about classes that he's taking, some of his goals in life as it pertains to the business field, perhaps what he's going to do after his football days are over, and just providing advice, recommendations, some of my experiences that I've learned during my working career that I can share with Daniel.
Just have a lot of different income statements and stuff, stuff that a lot of people deal with on a daily basis, paying taxes and all that, keeping track of all your money. So hopefully I can learn that so I can handle my own, finances one day. There's a lot of, sales, marketing, advertisement degrees, which is something that I hopefully want to do later.
I think it's difficult for many of the student athletes that have a lot of demands for hours, of course, practicing and all the commitments on the team side, and then to also have hours of going to class, studying. I mean, it really takes a disciplined person to do both a sport and also to earn their degree.
I think part of it is just, using my money wisely and stuff, and then just, learning how to balance my schedule and stuff with school. That's always a big important thing. After football, I'd love to get a job where I can use my, creativity in advertising or marketing. I'd love to spend time, with other people, whether it be making sales with others or, helping others make sales, something like that. Hard work really pays off, and that, Auburn's here to, make me successful, and if I put in the work and effort, that'll happen.
The Auburn Football Review is presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters. And by Great Southern Wood, Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have this yellow tag, you don't want it.
Slowly, slowly, slowly getting faster. Once I start counting, it's where it ought to
Baby,
stop.
I'm 90% sure the cart's moving.
It is so exciting, I could count forever. Count until I drop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I love counting.
Get 0% APR for 60 months on a new 2016 Toyota RAV4. Toyota, let's go places.
An Auburn University education emphasizes hard work, that training becomes wisdom, and that you can only count on what you earn. Auburn graduates believe in honesty, a spirit that is not afraid, and preparedness. Because one never knows when cause for celebration will arrive. This is Auburn.
About an 11-yard run on the football. And kicks it end over end, and Noel comes up and just says, all right, I'm not even going to give it a look. They lead Auburn 16-10. Second down and 10 will be a handoff forward. Nowhere to go. He was looking for something on the right side, and Marlon Davidson, Deshaun Davis both came up and
play.
3rd down and 10 now. Will Hastings checks in. So does Kyle Davis. White with time over the middle. Pass is juggled and then caught. Oh, Kyle Davis with another nice catch coming across the middle. Has some time. Throws right. Marcus Davis makes the catch. Has no blocking over there, and he gets to the 44, which Knight is going to go over the middle. Knocked away beautifully by Carlton Davis, and he did come up big.
That was huge. A one-on-one situation into the boundary.
Deep in A&M territory. Trevor Knight rolls right. Upfield wide open. Catch made. Oh my goodness. Big time hit by Javaris Davis. 2nd and 13. White to throw. Wide open over the middle. Davis close to his first down. So 1st and 10 for the Aggies at the 15. Knight pump fakes. Throws right. Receiver open. Reynolds makes the catch. Let's see where the forward progress is. John Franklin III is in the game. He'll fake the handoff, keep it himself. Breaks a tackle and runs for the first down. And
Electric athlete.
Give to Petway up the middle, and he breaks it at midfield, at the 40. Angles right 35, and out of bounds. Next week, White throws, complete, near sideline. Tony Stevens hit and driven back at the 33. 2nd and 10, 4:21. Clock is stopped. Inside handoff, Kerryon Johnson gets the first down to the 10, to the 9-yard line. Back split in front of Kerryon Johnson. He will keep it, left side, fights his way to the goal line. I think he's in. No indication yet. Yes, touchdown Auburn. John Franklin III drops back. Throws near side, catch is made by Stevens. On that near boundary, out of bounds at the 16, 17-yard line. Pass is caught. Right side, Franklin goes to Stevens, who had to climb the ladder.
And we're back here on the Auburn Football Review inside the Auburn locker room following the Texas A&M win over the Tigers in the SEC opener. And Coach, what did you tell your team at halftime as you get ready for the second half?
Well, I told them I thought we were in a good spot. I thought we had the momentum. We were playing very good defense. We just needed to stop and go down there and put some points on the board. And really, that was the message.
3 straight 3-and-outs for your defense. Yeah. I mean, really tremendous job.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Gave us the football and some real good field position, in that 3rd quarter too.
At the end of the night, though, when you look at it, there were a lot of 2nd and 3rd and longs, weren't there?
That was really the key to the game. It was a lot of negative plays. Mm-hmm. We were behind the chains a lot. You can't do that versus those defensive ends, and put ourselves in the bind.
Late in the second half, you were able to get John Franklin III in the ball game, just kind of evaluate his performance, his time out.
I thought he did a good job. We felt like we needed a spark, and so we just said, hey, let's give him a chance to get in there. I thought he did a good job with our zone read. Threw the ball pretty well too, and created some things with his legs.
Gave you a little spark there, just couldn't quite punch it in, but you get a late touchdown.
Yeah.
And listen, you're not in this for moral victories, but to finish with a score there and take a little bit of the sour taste is a good way to finish the ball game and kind of build upon that.
Yeah,
next week.
we're still a young offense, and we're a work in progress, and we're going to have to improve.
Auburn and Texas A&M in the SEC opener, final score 29-16. When we come back, we'll take a look ahead a little bit later on to next week as LSU comes to town.
The Auburn Football Review is presented by Toyota. Visit your local Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places. And by the Better Network. Verizon, better matters.
At Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama, we're as passionate about your health as you are about Auburn football.
Sophie, his 13th birthday. Gift, we've got you. Guitar, coming tomorrow. Road game today, surprise party tomorrow. Change of plans. Game tomorrow.
No, birthday tomorrow.
Hotel. Guitar, reroute.
Birthdays are on birthdays.
Party, relocate. UPS My Choice makes rerouting packages easy. how we're helping companies solve for the needs of customers like Sophie.
Americans don't celebrate the good enough canyon. We didn't aim to be second to the moon. Verizon doesn't settle for good enough either. So now we are introducing Verizon LTE Advanced. With 50% faster peak speeds in more than 450 cities coast to coast. So don't settle for an unlimited plan with limits. Switch now and get our best deal. 20 gigs of limitless data with 4 lines for only $160. Welcome to the Next Gen Network.
An Auburn University education emphasizes hard work. That training becomes wisdom. And that you can only count on what you earn. Auburn graduates believe in honesty, a spirit that is not afraid, and preparedness. Because one never knows when cause for celebration will arrive. This is Auburn.
Hey there, Auburn. You're kicking it with Kevin and here with Keenan Sweeney. Remind us where you're from.
I'm from outside of Atlanta, Snellville, Georgia.
So having this opportunity to be able to play in front of the fans and your family, what are you looking forward to most about the season?
Hopefully winning a championship, but really winning games, and I can't wait to see the fans and whatnot.
With the recent Pokemon Go game coming out, have you memorized every Pokemon in the book yet?
No.
How many can you name in 15 seconds? Go.
Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Eevee, Flareon, Vaporeon.
And time. So I don't know how many that was. We'll put a count marker on that one. But one last question before we go. Looking forward to your activity this season. What's one thing to keep in mind every time you go out on the field?
It doesn't matter what your role is in life. You just got to buy into it and accept it and do the best in whatever you have to do.
Well, thank you for kicking it with Kevin, and we will see you next week.
It's now time for the top 5 plays of the week. Presented by Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics. Shop ChooseNissan.com. Innovation that excites. Number 5.
Kicking it back to his left. Tyler Stovall, the holder. Snap, place, kick is up, and the kick is good. That's big right there. 2 seconds, 1 second, and the clock winds on down to 0 on the game clock at least.
Number 4.
Trevor Knight rolls right. Upfield wide open. Catch made. Oh my goodness. Big time hit by Javaris Davis.
Number 3.
Back split in front of John, or rather Kerryon Johnson. He will keep it left side. Fights his way to the goal line. I think he's in. No indication yet. Yes! Touchdown Auburn. Finally came from the far side.
And a nice drive, all really on the legs of JF3, making plays when he didn't have anything.
Number 2.
5 receivers, no one in the backfield. Quarterback, Knight in trouble. Montravius Adams takes him down. Back inside the 45 of Texas A&M. A loss of 11.
And your number 1 play of the week.
Straight ahead, into the end zone, untouched, Cameron Petway, touchdown Auburn!
All set up by the quick screen to Ryan Davis, who kept churning. Auburn NASCAR'd it with Petway and the blocking up front. He was untouched. Auburn takes the lead.
Petway's first career touchdown.
The Auburn Football Review is presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters. And by Great Southern Wood, Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have this yellow tag, you don't want it.
When you bring the indoors outdoors, there are no rules.
Good or better? The Hyundai Tucson versus the Ford Escape. Estimated fueling costs, the Ford's higher. Whoa. Estimated routine repairs, the Ford's higher.
What's happening?
In fact,
Guys?
Hyundai has the lowest 5-year cost to own of all brands for 2016. So again, Ford's higher.
Guys?
That's really high.
Very funny! Ha ha!
Better is the reason to buy Hyundai. The 2016 Tucson from Hyundai.
I'm John Merrill. As your Secretary of State, I want to ensure that every eligible U.S. citizen that's a resident of Alabama is registered to vote and has a qualified government-issued photo ID. You can register to vote by downloading our app for your iPhone or your Android, or you can visit alabamavotes.gov. We want you to be registered to vote and have a photo ID. You can make a difference. We'll see you at the polls.
An Auburn University education emphasizes hard work. That training becomes wisdom. And that you can only count on what you earn. Auburn graduates believe in honesty, a spirit that is not afraid, and preparedness. Because one never knows when cause for celebration will arrive. This is Auburn.
It's our final segment here on the Auburn Football Review presented by Toyota. And flush this one out of your system. You get LSU coming in here next Saturday night, and a big game for your ball club.
Yeah, that's exactly what we got to do. We got to put this behind us. This will be a critical week for our team, and they're playing a very good LSU team, playing at home. We need to play well, and really look for our leadership taking our team, and expect us to play well.
What was the message to the team after this ball game?
Yeah, it was. This is going to be kind of the defining moment, I believe, of 2016 team. You know, and so we got a lot of room to improve and grow, and I think we will.
It's Auburn and LSU, big game Saturday night here inside Jordan-Hare Stadium. 5 p.m. kick on the air on the Auburn Sports Network at 3 p.m. Central Time. We'll see you back here on the Auburn Football Review next week, presented by Toyota.